Welcome to my channel. My name is Claire Tusigbe. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to run online medical store system in ASP.NET, C#, SQL Server, and Bootstrap. Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick snippet of how this project works. All right, so I am on my web browser. So the page that I'm currently in right now is the sales page. Okay, so here, if you want to sell medical store items, you can easily do that. Okay, so before we start the quick snippet, I'm going to take you to my project guide where I'm going to show you the description about this project. Okay, so here we have the online medical store system in ASP.NET, C#, SQL Server, and Bootstrap. Okay, so the IDE, that's the integrated development environment that I've used to develop this project, is Visual Studio Professional 2022. Okay, so the programming languages that I have used to develop this project: for the front end, I have used ASP.NET, HTML, JavaScript, and Bootstrap for the CSS. Okay, so for the back end, I have used C#. Okay, so for the database is SQL Server. Okay, so we have the administrator and user as the rules for this project. Okay, so for the administrator, which we have currently on our web browser, I am logged in as the administrator. Okay, so for the administrator, you can see on our menus we have sales, sales record. If I collapse this, you can see that. Okay, we have sales record, and then we have add stocks, we have view stocks, then we also have add dealer, we have view dealers report, and then also we have add client and then view client. So if I take you to my project description, you can see that we have the same thing right here. Okay, so login, sales report, stocks report, dealers report, client report, and for the user, the privileges has been limited. Okay, so for the user can be able to log in, the user can be able to make sales, and then the user can be able to view sales report. Okay, so that is the project description. All right, so don't worry. Once I'm done with this quick snippet, I'm going to take you through this step by step on my Visual Studio IDE, okay, on how to run this project from scratch. Okay, guys, so if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on that subscribe button, and you can also turn on the notification bell and like the video, just so that you can help push the video up there. Okay, so this is the sales page. All right, so here you can add sales to cart, then you can also delete a product from cart. Let's say, for instance, I want to delete this product, which is the vitamin B12. Okay, I'm going to click on the delete button right there, and it's going to delete that product. Okay, so if I want to add new product, for instance, I can just click on this, and then for the quantity of the product, okay, let's take, for instance, we have the current stock for this product is 13. Okay, and then the unit price is 4,500. Okay, the total price, that's for one, is 4,500. So by the time we enter our quantity, let's take, for instance, we enter 2, and then once we do that, and then it will multiply the unit price by 2, then we have 9,000 naira. Okay, and then the current stock has been reduced by 2, then we have 11. Okay, so we can add to cart. So once we add to cart, and then we have this product right there, okay, in our cart. Okay, so don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this. This is just a quick snippet. And then if you click on the sales record, for instance, here we are going to see all the records, that's all the sales record in the database. All right, so now I'm going to click on stocks. So first, let's click on view stocks. All right, so now these are all the stock reports that we have on our database. Okay, so we have all these stocks report. So let's take, for instance, we want to search for a stock. So we are going to, uh, select, inside the search text box, we are going to enter what we want to search. That's the product name. Then we are going to click on the go button. Okay, so it will filter, the it will filter the report, and then display the product that you have searched. Okay, so now let's say, for instance, we want to edit this product. That's the product ID 3365 and the product name vitamin B12. Okay, so we are going to click on the edit button, and then here we can easily edit this product. So once you've done editing, then you click on update. So I'm going to click on back. Then if you want to delete this product, you click on delete, and then once you hit on the delete key, the product will be deleted from the database. So I'm going to click back here to go back. Okay, so this is how the stock report works. And then I'm going to click on add stocks. So on the add stocks page, here you can enter the product name, and then the a dealer name is populated from the database into this drop down list, and then the price, the quantity of the product, the description, and then the location. Okay, and of course the expiry date that you submit. Okay, so that's for the stocks. Then for the dealers, here you can add dealer. Okay, you can just enter a dealer name, address, email, and then phone number. Then you submit. Then you can also view dealer records. Okay, so here you can edit dealer records if you like. Then you go back. Then you can also delete dealer records. So don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do all of these things. These are just a quick snippet of how the project looks like. Okay, so for the clients, here you can view clients. You can also edit client records. Okay, then you can delete client records if you like. Okay, and then here you can add clients. Okay, so guys, this is how this is a quick snippet of how the project works. So right now I'm going to take you to my Visual Studio environment. Okay, so I'm going to navigate to my file explorer. Okay, so nice one. So I'm going to go back to my Visual Studio IDE. So I'm going to close this Visual Studio IDE. Then I'm going to exit from it totally. Okay, so this is the project. Okay, this is a project. This is the main file right here. Okay, so this is the solution file. So if you want to run this project, for instance, all you need to do is to right click on this file, and then go to open with, and then click on Visual Studio 2022. Okay, so once you do that, you would need to wait for it a little bit for it to be able to load the project in your Visual Studio IDE. Okay, so we are currently on our Visual Studio window or IDE. So for we to be able to run this project, all you need to do is to click on this play button. Okay, so just click on it. I have already set my Google Chrome as my default web browser. Okay, so if you click on the Solution Explorer, here you're going to see, if I pin it, here you're going to see all the files that made up this project. So if you click on the admin master, okay, so these are all the files that are inside the admin. Okay, and then if you go to user, click on the user folder. So all of this made up the user folder, and then this is the database name. Okay, so guys, don't mind, all these are just for demo purpose. Okay, so for we to be able to run this project, we are going to I'm going to show you two ways. The first one is for you to click on this where my mouse pointer is, where the play button is. Click there, and then the second method is for you to since we want to start with the admin dashboard, so I'm going to right click on this, on the login. Let me show you. I'm going to right click on the login, and then sorry, let me close this guy. Okay, so I'm going to right click on the login and then view in web browser. Okay, as you can see, my Chrome, okay, this Google Chrome right there is set as my default web browser. So okay, so that is that. Okay, now let's use the first method if you like. So click on it here, just click there. So it's build started. You're just going to wait for it to finish building. Okay, so I set the user login page as default. So if you like, you can set the admin. So now we are going to click on this administrator login. So I'm going to show you first how to use the system as an admin, okay, before we are going to go to user. So for the admin, just click here, then all these are demo login credentials, okay. So click on login. Okay, I'm going to close this guy. All right, so first, before we enter or learn how to make sales, we are going to start by entering our client details. Okay, so here I'm going to type let's say test clients. Okay, I have it already. Okay, let's say test notes. These are demo data. All right, at email.com. Okay, so phone number is going to be something like a dummy phone number, and then the city, for instance, if you like, then the address is going to be 1234 Test Streets. Okay, so I'm going to click on the submit button. All right, so I'm going to close this guy, asking me to save. So record submitted successfully. So what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to view these records. Okay, so that's the record in number 5, test note at email.com. Okay, so if you like, we can edit this guy. So let's take, for instance, we are entering a more let's take, for instance, we want to enter something, let's say Dominion. Okay, Dominion do. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, the do 125 at gmail.com. Okay, so we've edited this, then we're going to click on updates. Okay, so record update successfully. So we're going to go back, and then you can see that the record was updated successfully. Okay, so if you like, for instance, you can delete this, Once you click on delete, there's not going back. It will delete this record. Okay, so we won't do that now. I'm just going to click on the back button. Let's learn how to add a dealer. All right, so the dealer name, I'm going to say Cletus Igbe. Okay, then the address is 15 Test Roads. Okay, then the email is maybe something, just enter any random email there. Okay, let's say demo at, okay, let's say demo at, that's a dummy email, it doesn't exist. Okay, all these records are just for testing purpose. At email.com, then phone number, we're just going to enter something like this. Okay, so we are going to click on the submit button. Okay, so record has been submitted, and then let's click on the view dealer button menu. Okay, so this is the record right here. All right, clear to see bay. Okay, and if we like, we can edit this. Okay, we can change it to something like this if we like. Then if we click on update, then we go back, you can see the phone number here. Okay, so we can edit again if we like. Update, go back, see, it's working. So let's take, for instance, we want to delete this. If we hit on delete, so the record is going to delete in 10 seconds. Okay, and once that happens, it's going to redirect you back. Okay, see that? All right, so there is no Cletus right there. All right, so we are going to go back, and then we're going to add a dealer again. Okay, so let's add that details. So I just showed you that the delete functionality is working. So we're going to use, what did we use here? Demo. Okay, so we're going to use any dummy phone number here. Save. All right, view dealer. All right, so that's number 5. So everything here is working. So now let's go back and have we added stocks? No, we haven't. Okay, so let's learn how to add stocks. So I'm going to click on add stocks. All right, so on the product ID, this ID is auto-generated, but I've left the field to be editable, so you can be able to, do what you want if you like. So you can also make this field read only. Okay, the product name, we are going to let's see, let's get the paracetamol. Okay, so we are going to use this dummy product name, paracetamol. Okay, this is for testing purpose. All right, so the dealer name, we're going to select the dealer that we just entered, and then the price per one, let's say 500. Okay, so the quantity, how many of this do we have in stocks? We are going to say we have this maybe up to maybe 80, as the case may be. Okay, the description, testing purpose. Okay, so the location, we are going to say L3. Okay, so the expiring dates, also this is for demo purpose. We're going to select any dates, and then we are going to check what we've entered. Then we're going to click on the submit button. All right, so the record has been submitted successfully. So what we're going to do now is to check the record in the view stocks record. So we are going to scroll down. Okay, so this is the record right here, paracetamol. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so if we like, we can edit. Yeah, so we can change this to maybe L2. That's the location. Maybe it's in location 2. Then we can update. So once we update, successfully updated, click on back. Then when you scroll down, then you see it's in L2. Okay, so this you can see that everything here is working. And then last thing I'm going to show you is how to make sales. Okay, so we are going to go to sales, and then we are going to select this client. Okay, did we added? Okay, Dominion Doe is our new client, so we are going to use him. All right, so the order number is auto generated, and all these fields are empty for now. So we are going to go ahead and uh, make sales for paracetamol. Okay, see, the current stock is 80 and the unit price is 500. So I'm gonna get, let's say like maybe like maybe like 2 cards. Okay, so once you do that, the unit price is 500, so times 2 is 1000, and we have the current stock is 78, so 80 minus 2 is 78, so that's the current stock. By the time we add to cart, and then we have this. Okay, so you can print if you like, so I'm not going to do that. Let me add one more product. Okay, so I'm going to add this vitamin B12. Okay, I just need just one. Okay, so that's 8,500 naira. So here I'm going to click on add to cart. All right, so it has been added. Now we have 2 products on our card, and the total amount to be paid is 9,500. Okay, so 8,500 plus 1,000 naira. That's why you have this total of 9,500. Okay, so now I'm going to click on the submit button. All right, so the sales record has been submitted successfully. So now let's go and view our sales record. Okay, so we have it here. I made sales 2, I think this, yeah, Dominion Do, this, that's 5 and 6. Okay, I have paracetamol, and then 1000, that's for 2 quantity. Then I have vitamin B12, 1 for 8,500. Okay, so guys, this is how this project works. So okay, I haven't shown you the user privileges. Okay, so now we are going to log out as the admin. So if you like, you can click on here and then log out, or you can click down here. Okay, if you like. So both ways are working. So I'm going to click on logouts. All right, so once I logged out, I'm going to take okay, I'm back to the login page. So user, yes, I'm going to click on user login. All right, so the user dummy email is user@gmail.com. Then the passwords, I'm going to enter it. Then I'm going to click on user login. All right, so I'm going to clear this guy. All right, so for the user, we have limited privileges. So the user can only make sales and view sales reports. Okay, so let's click on sales reports. So we have these 2 sales that the admin just made. Okay, so we are going to make our own sales as the user. All right, so I'll click on the sales menu. So now we are going to select another. We are not going to use John Doe, sorry, Dominion Doe. We are going to use James Teo. All right, so we are going to click on the product name. This time around, we are going to make sales for the pregnancy test strips. Okay, so I'm going to click on it, and then the unit price is 100 naira, and we have a current stock of 48. All right, so I'm going to buy 5 of it. Okay, so that is 500 naira, because 1 is 100, quantity of 5, this times this, we have 500. Okay, so now I'm going to click on add to cart. All right, so now what I'm going to do next is that I'm just going to just get one product, then I'm going to click on submit. All right, so once I submit, and then I'm going to go and view my sales record. So what we have here is the pregnancy test strip. The quantity was 5 and the total price is 500 naira. So guys, this is how um, the online medical store system in ASP.NET, C#, SQL Server, and Bootstrap works.